Okay, and welcome back to Utica, New York, home of the Utica Comets, the New Jersey Devils AHL farm team. And tonight's matchup is going to feature the 2010 Mid-Fairfield Junior Rangers against the 2010 Rockets. And these are a couple of teams that are well familiar with each other. Over the years. Old friend Chris Conklin played at Mid-Fairfield for a number of years. You'll see out on the ice. And we got a special treat today for the cameraman who's got the 60s Batman angle on the screen. Is none other than Steve Carey, who is I believe 1-0 in his periods. The team was ahead when he was on the camera. So we've brought him off the bench and put him in charge of the camera. So any complaints, TR, should be directed at Mr. Carey. And any complaints in the Carey household can be directed towards Steve. So we're going to get going. So this is the 5-6 consolation game. Unfortunately, both teams arrived at this moment by losing their games, all three of their games this weekend. So Mid-Fairfield dropped a close one, 3-2 late to the Pens Elite, and then an empty netter. Finished it up at 4-2. And the Rockets, I believe, lost pretty big to Mount. So we're going to get going in just a second here. Coach is giving some last bit of instructions. And so in between the pipes for the Rockets, Madison, who the boys have faced quite a bit. And for your Mid-Fairfield Junior Rangers, number 30, Chris Faich will be in net. You see the goalie partners giving fist pumps. And we'll get going here. But the reason why we do this kind of off angle is so you can see the whole entire rink. If we do it just straight up and down, you miss about a third of the rink. So unfortunately, it's a little odd, but you get used to it after a while. So today's starting lineup: Owen Hanna at center with Carey and Lukey on the wings. Zoo and Kakaro on D, win by Mid-Fairfield. Zoo in control, taps it to Carey, a little too strong. Hanna races after it though. It's sticked aside by Madison. Lutke up with the puck. Lutke ridden out. And here come the Rockets, look to break it out of their zone. Kakaro forced to retreat. Rockets up with it behind Faich. Unable to get the handle on it, skated out. Rockets cycling back and forth, give and go passing. Carey rides out the player out onto the boards. Rockets steal the errant pass. Rockets defenseman up with the puck. Oh, and he's hammered by Carey. Big hit by Cully Carey there. And it's tapped out to Lukey. Lukey racing down the ice. And it's going to be an icing. So Jackson Lukey very nearly got a penalty right there. The ref talked to him the whole way out for hitting on the checking the player on the icing. But fortunately for Mid-Fairfield, able to dodge that one. So rough thrown out of the box. Puck goes off to the side. Reese Johnson able to throw it out of the zone, but it's turned over back to Johnston. Teams battling for possession. Shot way wide. Conklin back up with it, stick handle, shot onto Feach, who's able to cover it up here. 15-23. That's the last thing Mid-Fairfield needs to see is Chris Conklin getting free in that slot area. So Malefus at center. He's got Heckel next to him. So Heckel commits the penalty here and gets Malefus thrown out, but shot blocked by Mid-Fairfield, lift up in the air. That should be a high stick. No call behind Feach. Out in front, Malefus feeds Heckel, who gets it to Vartanian, back to Schwartz, whiffs on the shot. And here come the Rockets, look to break it out of their own zone. Heckel, though, causes the turnover. Heckel now with the puck, feeds Vartanian out to Malefus, shot, and Vartanian is there with the tap in. So Malefus turns, throws a shot on net that bounces right off the Rocket goalkeeper, right to Paul Vartanian's stick, and he's there for the tap in. The boys will be happy to see that.
Way to go, Steve.
So Mid-Fairfield goes up 1-0. And win by Mid-Fairfield. Hey, could you do the scoreboard for him?
Sure.
Overskated by Mid-Fairfield, out into the slot. Out to the Mid-Fairfield blue line, tap back in. Malefus, though, with the errant pass, but stolen by the Rockets. Mid-Fairfield getting a little careless in their own zone with the passing. Stick lift by Schwartz. Back out in front, unable to connect. Shot kicked aside by Feach. O'Neill on pursuit. Off of Schwartz's stick. There's going to be a penalty here on Mid-Fairfield. Delayed penalty. Out to the blue line, shot and gloved by Feach out of the air. I'm going to see who's going to go away here, though. So O'Neill's going to head to the box. Tripping call. 13:44 up, so Mid-Fairfield's going to head to the penalty kill to start off. We've got Hannah, Zoo, Correa, and Kakaro on D. Hannah at the center position. Okay, the ref is talking to him. I'm not sure what happened. Nobody's moved, but they're going to put Conklin back in. So win by Mid-Fairfield to Zoo, shovels it over to Correa. Correa feeds Hannah. Hannah's going to have a skating lane here. Owen Hannah now down on the Rockets goalkeeper and is ridden out. Dumps it back in. Correa now gives chase. Looked like he had Foy all lined up. And they're going to call, there's a stoppage in play here. The Rockets goaltender knocked the net off. 13:25 in the first period. Mid-Fairfield up 1-0 on a goal by Paul Vartanian. Mid-Fairfield on the penalty kill here. Hannah at center. Win. Kakaro up with it. Dances around, shoots, blocked by Foy. Hannah up with it. That was an effort play by Owen Hannah. Oh, it looked like he had Correa there for a second. Correa with a good check. Oh, throws it on. Oh, Mid-Fairfield dodged the bullet right there. Correa tried to clear the puck, but it ended up going deeper in the Mid-Fairfield zone. Shot and gloved by Feach out of the air. 12:55 left in the first period, 1:11 and left in the penalty to O'Neill. Coach is going to change out his lines here. It's got Shunk, Yoon, Ruff, and Ludke out there. It's going to throw Ludke out. I'm not sure what the foul was, but win by the Rockets. Conklin passes it over on the blue line. Nice play by Ruff to tie up the Rocket player along with Shunk. Back out to the blue line, skips over his stick. And the Rockets are forced to retreat to their own zone. Ruff on the forecheck, along with Ludke. Here comes Conklin with a full head of steam. You've got to put a body on him before he gets overshot. Kick save by Faich. Out to the point. Rockets definitely trying to free up Conklin here. Backdoor play to Foy, doesn't work. Shunk able to get a stick on it, throw it over, but Rockets control. Back out to the blue line. Give and go. Back out to Conklin. Block. Right back out to Conklin again. Conklin fires, blocker saved by Faich. Penalties expired here, but Conklin's still up with the puck. Oh, nice poke check by Ludke, who gets it out of the zone. And Ruff dumps it in. Heckel with a good forecheck there. Vartanian and Heckel converge though. Still battling for possession is Klingenstein. Stolen by the Rockets behind Faich, but then stolen by Malefus and kicked out. Vartanian now forcing the issue, flying down the ice with the forecheck. Schwarz up with it, stick handles. Rockets trying that long pass, but just couldn't connect. Klingenstein up with the puck. Gets it to Beck, who leaves it for Malefus into the zone. He's got Johnston there. Oh, unable to connect. And now Rockets are gonna have some numbers here. They're gonna have a 3-on-2, enters the zone. And Faich comes up with the glove save here. 10:07 left in the first period. So Ruff, Beck, Johnston still out there with Zoo and Kakaro. So the ref's gonna throw out the Rocket player. Win by the Rockets. Contested by Kakaro and stolen. Zoo up to Johnston. Cross ice to Kakaro. Kakaro's hounded by the Rocket player who steals the puck, but then turns it promptly over to Johnston, who still harassed the Rockets with a good forecheck here. Kakaro now with some skating room. Kakaro across center ice, over the blue line, hits the brakes. Again, the players keep hearing the whistle from the other rink and keep stopping. Johnston up with it. Over to Kakaro. Kakaro winds up, hits off a couple of players. Kakaro back up with the puck. Behind the net. Leaves it for Beck. And that should have been an icing, and Faich didn't field it because he thought it was an icing call, but Ruff comes up with it. Apparently it was waved off late. Ruff still up with the puck. Over to Kakaro, who's hounded. Thrown in. Zoo gets there at the same time the Rockets do. Same thing, players stopped skating because they thought they heard a whistle. Lutke now up with it across center ice. He's got Correa with him. Lutke into the corner. Battle for possession. O'Neill now up with it. Shot, deflects, but gets by the goalkeeper off to the side. Correa now up with it, slides it over to Yoon. Yoon winds up, shot on the ice. Still loose, and it's in! Ben Fairfield, another greasy goal there. Working hard low down by the Rockets goalkeeper. And it looks like Owen Hanna's gonna get credit for the goal there. Madison, the Rockets goalkeeper, lost sight of it, and Hanna able to get a stick in there. So Hanna, Lutke, and Correa, who's almost in at the face-off, gets in there anyway. Win by Rockets, shot, deflected off O'Neill's stick, and up into the netting. 7:55 left. Mid Fairfield up 2-0. Both on hard-working goals down low. Crashing the net. So Vartanian and Hanna with the 2 goals early on for Mid Fairfield in the first period. Win by the Rockets. Behind the net. Nice play by O'Neill to tie up the stick and allows Hanna to steal the puck. And here comes Correa across center ice. Correa dumps it in the zone. Hanna gives chase. He's got Lutke there as well. Chipped it along the boards. And here come the Rockets flying down the glass. Gain the zone, stick to side by Feich. Yoon helps out, throws it out to Heckel. Heckel now uses the ref, gets by the defenseman, shoots. Unable to complete the deal, but Lutke's free with the puck. He has got Heckel there, who throws it out to Malefis, back to Shunk, shot, unable to hit the net, but Lutke's there. And again, Rockets goalkeeper, this time able to secure the puck. Lutke, an old Rocket at one point in his career, had a few things to say on his way out, as did Heckel. 6:59 left in the first period. Malefis out there with Heckel and Vartanian. Rockets look to break things out, turn it over. Klingenstein waits for them to get back up. Looked like Klingenstein was onside, but I think Vartanian was about a half a step behind. So coach will run with the same group here. Tied up with the Rockets. Heckel now gains possession. Over to Shunk. Shunk throws it in deep. Behind the Rockets goalkeeper. And Shunk able to collect the errant pass and dumps it back in. And it's thrown back out, but that's going to be an icing call. 6:17 left in the first period. Mid Fairfield up 2-0 over the Rockets. So coach going with a fresh group here. He's got Ruff, Johnston, Beck out there with Zoo and Kakaro manning the blue line. Ruff at the center. Win by the Rockets. Control. Throw it to the opposite side. Tipped. Gets by Kakaro. Zoo's racing back along with a Rocket player. Skips to the other side of the rink. Out to the blue line. Tipped. Gets by the goal. Here comes Beck with a nice chip along the boards, but a little too hard. Rocket defenseman recovers it. And they're going to call an offside on mid-Fairfield right there.
We're always 2 more.
So win by the Rockets. Gain the zone, but Kakaro there with the steal. But turns it over at the boards. Rockets are there, but now Zoo with the errant pass. Out to the blue line. Saved by Faich. Kick to the side. And here comes Kakaro. Dumped further down into the Rockets zone. Kakaro's got to get on his horse there and get there. Nice angle by Matty Kakaro to deny the Rocket player the puck. And Fairfield battling for it. Johnston up with it. And here comes Johnston racing after the puck. Turned over. Rockets back in control of it, but then lose the handle to Zoo, who taps it back over to the Rockets. Out to the blue line. Back out to the blue line again. A little too hard on the pass, and it's feathered down. So no icing there. Hannah on the forecheck. Thrown back into the mid-Fairfield zone. O'Neill races over, but kept in by the Rockets again. Players sitting on the puck. Shot and glove by Faich. So mid-Fairfield definitely needed a whistle there. 3:50 left in the first period, needed some fresh legs. So Hannah back out there, along with Ludke and Correa. Shores and O'Neill on D. Chipped out by Hannah. Rockets reload in the neutral zone. Pressure by Ludke, who forces the turnover. Hannah turns and shoots, and it's in! Wow, mid-Fairfield forcing the issue there with Ludke. Forces a loose puck just above the face-off circle, and Hannah just threw a puck on net. I don't think the goalie was expecting that shot, and mid-Fairfield goes up 3-0 over the Rockets in the first period. So Malefus at center with the win over to Klingenstein. Should be a high stick there, but the Rockets recover. Malefus with the steal, but it's forced back into the Rockets zone. They're going to call an offside there. So Malefus, Vartanian, and Heckel out there with Klingenstein and Shunk. Win by Malefus. And it goes up into the bench. 3:20 left in the first period. Win by mid-Fairfield. Shunk forced to retreat. Conklin all over him. Nice play by Shunk, but the Rockets with the steal. It's very difficult to stick handle away from Chris Conklin. Just a tremendously skilled player. Shunk manages to drive it down. Shunk and Conklin going at it. Vartanian with the forecheck. Heckel now. Good forecheck by mid-Fairfield. Rockets struggling to get it out. Puck high up into the air. Vartanian goes down to the ice. And now the Rockets are going to have some numbers here. They're going to have a 3-on-2 shot over the nets. And Heckel's able to chip it out. No icing. Again, Rockets with the long passes. Klingenstein with the steal and just bowls right in. Klingenstein with a big hit. Ruff now competing for that puck. Kakaro races over, taps it over to Johnson, who lifts it back into the Rocket zone. 2 minutes left to play in the first period. Ruff all over the Rocket puck carrier. Stolen by Johnston, but then turned back over to the Rockets. Shot on the Feach. Swept aside. Rockets back up with it. Another shot that's gloved by Feach. 1:40 left in the first period. So Ruff at the center, win by the Rockets, shot, unable to hit the net. And here comes mid-Fairfield, Johnston up with the puck, cross center ice, cross the blue line, has his stick lifted by Rockets forward, still battling for possession. Ruff comes up with it, throws a puck on net, and Madison, the Rocket goalkeeper, able to secure another puck. Just sitting there waiting to be poked in, but this time the Rocket goalkeeper able to come up with the save. So coach is going to change out here. Got Lutke, Hannah, Correa out there with Kakaro and Zoo on D. Out to Zoo, who dumps back in. Still battling for possession of the puck. Both teams going at it in the corner. Nice play by Lutke. Lutke out front. Correa slamming at the puck. Nothing doing though. Madison able to turn him away. Still battling for possession in the corner. And here come the Rockets. They're going to have a 3-on-2. Errant pass. Zoo comes up with it, throws it over to the opposite side. McCauley comes up with it. Oh, looking for the back door to Foy, but unable to connect. Now Hannah with a full head of steam. He's got 4 Rocket players around him, and he's hammered into the glass. Looks like Hannah's holding his shoulder a little bit there as he skates off. Stolen by Lutke, circles around. Over to Schwartz. And that's it, folks. So at the end of the first period, mid-Fairfield 3, Rockets 0. And we'll take a short break and be right back at it. Sorry. I changed it for you then. Okay, we got the sound back? Okay, and welcome back to the second period. So, second period starting lineup, you got Malefus, Heckel, and Vartanian out there with Yoon and Schwartz. Win by the Rockets, dumped right in. Rockets get there first. And ridden out of the zone, here comes Heckel just bullying his way through a number of players. Rockets coming out here with a little bit more energy. Turned back over to the Rockets. But Vartanian up with the puck, takes a dogleg off of somebody's skate. Yoon forced to retreat. Back out to their defenseman, shot, and deflects off of Schwartz into the corner. Nice play by Yoon to get it out, but kept back in by the Rockets. Nice passing there by mid-Fairfield, and here comes Malefus. He's got a step on the defenseman. Malefus now shot and is saved by the Rocket goalkeeper. Shove onto Heckel. Malefus and Heckel taking exception. 15:42 left. So coach changes out his group here. He's got Ruff, Beck, and Johnston, Klingenstein and Schunk out on D. Schunk able to keep it in temporarily, but then loses the zone, regains it, dumps it back in. Rockets in though in control. Klingenstein with a big hit, dislodges the puck. And they're gonna say it tipped off of one of the players into the netting. So Ruff at center. Win by the Rockets. And it's turned over, errant pass. Johnston comes up with it, lifts it across to Beck. And here come the Rockets again. Gain the mid-Fairfield zone. Shot way high. Whistles around the boards though. Back reverses course. Klingenstein forced to retreat. Back out to the Rockets defenseman off of Beck's stick. Schunk there now picks up the errant shot. Again, the Rockets throw it back in. Klingenstein up with it over to Schunk. Schunk, long pass, almost takes Beck's head off with it. Beck's able to chip it in though. Beck comes in, shot, unable to hit the net. And here come the Rockets. Gets by Klingenstein, and Klingenstein's able to ride out the player. Nice job by Klingenstein. He got beat by a step, but still able to ride the Rocket player out. Klingenstein throws the puck up to Johnston. Johnston dumps it for Schunk. Shot, and right into the stomach of the Rocket goalkeeper. 14:07 left in the second period. Mid-Fairfield up 3-0 over the Rockets. So Hanna, Correa, Lutke up front with Kakaro and Zoo manning the blue line. Win by the Rockets, but stolen back by mid-Fairfield. Shot by Zoo onto the Rocket goalkeeper. 14:01 left. So it looked like Hanna's recovered from that hit that he got in the first period. Puck out to Zoo, who surveys, throws it over to Kakaro. Back into the slot to Correa, unable to get it there cleanly. Hanna still fighting for possession. Rockets back up with it, deflects off one of the players. The Rockets are gonna have a 2-on-1. Back with Kakaro, shot, unable to hit the nets. Now here comes mid-Fairfield, but errant pass, and the Rockets back in control. and they're going to call an offside here. So O'Neal and Yoon come out, same group of forwards up front. Correa steals the puck, dumps it in the zone, chases after it. Goalie forced to retreat and get it. Correa still fighting for possession. Correa comes out with it. He looks out in front. Hannah gets a stick on it, not a full shot though. The Rockets manage to get the puck away. And here come the Rockets. They're gonna have a 3-on-2. Shot, misses the net. Another shot, misses the net. And the Rockets have to come out of the zone. Thrown back in. Faitch can't field it. The Rockets get there first. Rockets on the side of Faitch, shot, save. Yoon over to Ludke. Over center ice, dumps it in. Heckel gets there first, throws it out to O'Neal, bounding puck, throws it back in again. Rockets recover behind their own net. Heckel gives chase. Good stick by O'Neal. Vartanian overskates it, but now he's got the puck. Vartanian, oh, he had Malefus there, but a stick lift by the Rockets preventing a clean tap in. Still fighting for possession. Malefus throws it back out. Yoon pinches in, but the puck gets by him. He's able to recover and throw it back in the zone. Rockets back up with the errant pass, though. And here come the Rockets. Bounding puck. Faitch fields it, leaves it for Shunk. Shunk now bobbing and weaving around across center ice, gains the zone. Hammers one of the Rocket players and throws the puck in behind the Rocket goalkeeper. Beck with the forecheck. Rockets enter the zone. Good hip check by Klingenstein. Rockets still with the puck. Another hit by Klingenstein forces the errant pass. Shunk now, looking for an open teammate, decides to skate it himself. Shunk now forces the puck into the zone, taps it up for Beck. Unable to gain control of it. Over to Ruff. Ruff tries to put a shot. Ruff again with his own shot. Ruff now picks up the puck from his own shot. Over to Klingenstein, shoots. Unable to hit the net. And the Rockets recover. Just trying to skate it out. Shunk keeps it in, and they're going to call an offside there. Sorry about that, folks. So 10:49 left in the second period. Just as a reminder, about halfway through the second period, we're going to do an ice cut. There's about a 10-minute break. So win by the Rockets. Gains the mid-Fairfield zone. Ruff there with the steal, wraparound. Out in front, saved by Faitch with the pad. Chris Faitch gets his pad in the way and prevents the Rockets from getting on the scoreboard there. Icing waved off, and Lucas Ruff is just hammered into the boards. But that's what you get when you... Why do they call that? So, referees just a horrible decision making there with 3 referees there, and they managed to blow an icing call, which forces the players to have contact at the very end. Lucas Ruff skating off under his own power, but he got hit hard. And that's on the stripes there. They got to be smarter than that. They see both players battling for that, and they're talking about it now. But that's definitely a blown call by the stripes. You got to call that an icing, even for the sake of the players. So Lucas Ruff did skate out under his own power, and hopefully he's okay. Lucas is a tough kid. Just a brutal call by the referee there. So Greg's clearly unhappy. The referee coming over and explaining his decision-making process, which was a little suspect to begin with. So nonetheless, in Fairfield will have the puck drop in their own zone. Maleficent at center. Win by the Rockets. Immediately contested by Shunk. And thrown out of the zone. Mid Fairfield now up with the puck. Heckel up with it. Heckel hits the brakes, reverses course back to Coccaro. Coccaro whiffs on it. And here come the Rockets. They're going to have a breakaway. Shunk trying to get back. And it gets through Faitch. Looked like Shunk was being able to get a handle on it. Win by Mid Fairfield. Shores to O'Neill, taps it over, loses control of the puck. Correa now up with it, slides it over to Ludke, shot up in the air. Now here come the Rockets into the Mid Fairfield zone. Out in front, Correa is there, but they're overskating it. Mid Fairfield, Schwartz is there to tap it in. Over to Correa, who carries the puck, shoots. So now all the players are going at it here. So this is what you have.
That's what happens, ref.
The refs lost control of the game with an awful call, and then the players go back at it because they're protecting their teammates, and you get into bad spots like this. Young man from the Rockets seems like he's okay. He's got a little bit of blood on him, but does seem like he's okay. So they're trying to figure out what's going on here. So Ludke's in the box. So long discussion here.
White.
Nick, it was Ludke, right? Yeah. All right, so Ludke's gonna head to the box for 2 minutes. Not sure if they gave him a 2 and 10. Now it looks like just like a 2 minute. And I think at this point the refs are just talking to the players and just want them to calm down. Okay, so Ludke's been thrown out of the game. So they're gonna give, oh wow, okay, so here we go. So major penalty given to Ludke and he's out of the game. So, but it looks like they gave the Rocket player a penalty as well. So just, well, now they're changing it again. So we'll just wait for the final decision here. So they're going to take the face-off just outside the blue line from the Rockets. Malefic's up front. So it looks like Mid-Fairfield's going to have to kill off an additional 3 minutes. No? Let's see. Yeah. Malefic's up with the puck. Tries to leave it for Heckel. Heckel gets there. Heckel's still loose with it, backhand, loose out in front, and it's in! Mid-Fairfield is able to cash in on the 4-on-4. Braden Heckel. Skates down to Feach, and Ludke says, I got that one back for you. Rockets control. Foy now up with the puck from the Rockets behind his own goalkeeper. Uses that burst of speed, gets by, hits the brakes, and here comes Heckel now with the errant pass. Heckel now across center ice, all by himself. Heckel still with the puck. Leaves it for Malefic's shot. Oh, it looked like it almost went in. It must have hit off a post. Looked like it had gotten by the goalkeeper. Oh, Malefic with a steal, chipped on the boards. Yanni Malefic has got Correa with him. Tries to slap it over. Correa out in front. Oh, and he's saved by the Rocket goalkeeper. Mid-Fairfield with a couple of scoring chances just now. They finally gained the Mid-Fairfield zone. Conklin now demanding the puck. He's out at the top of the key, skates in, skates around. Shot off the post, bounding puck. Back out to the blue line. Oh, and here we go, Mid-Fairfield. Oh, almost a chance for a breakaway. Vinny Zoo was looking like he was gonna have a breakaway there. Doesn't happen often for a defenseman. And here's going to be the break in the game. So we're going to be off for 10 minutes, and we'll be right back with you as soon as the Zamboni cuts. Sorry about that, folks. We're gonna get started here. So 7:31 left in the second period. Mid Fairfield up 4-1. But they are forced to kill off the penalty to Jackson Lukey, who was tossed out of the game.
I don't know if they ever hit go record.
All right, sorry about that, folks. They're having some problems with the Zamboni door. They don't seem to be able to shut it right. So at last report, I believe, let's see, let me take a peek down there. Mr. Beck, do you see Lucas Ruff? Just trying to.
I think he's serving Jackson penalty.
Okay. So I think Lucas, according to Mr. Beck, yeah, he's in the penalty box, which is kind of ironic. But looks like Lucas is okay for absorbing a pretty big hit. And they're still fighting with that door over there. All right, looks like they've managed to figure it out. And so we'll start play here. So there's another 21 seconds of the 4-on-4. And then Mid Fairfield's gonna have to kill off a 3-minute penalty. Win by the Rockets, Conklin forced to retreat. Oh, Malphus with the steal, shot, loose. And it looks like they've changed goaltenders here. Now into the zone they go. Chipped up high up into the air into the corner. Rockets set up shop here in the Mid Fairfield zone. Heckle out there with Malphus and Shunk. Foy up with it for the Rockets. Tries a backdoor, saved by Faich. Wow, Chris Faich coming up large there. Sniffed out the back door. He saw the Rocket player coming in, was able to slide over in time. .640 left in the second period, 2:31 left in the penalty. Looks like Lucas Ruff is serving that for Jackson Lukey. So Hannah at center, out to Zub, right out to the Rocket defenseman. Up at the point, out to the blue line is Conklin, who dumps in. Dog legs! Oh, and a dog leg right next to Faich, but unable to hammer it into the Rockets. Conklin bobs and weaves around, wraparound chance, but nice play by Vinny Zhu to deny Chris Conklin. Rockets back up with it. And stolen by Zhu, who chips it out. Vinny Zhu racing out, but the Rockets will get there first. Good defensive effort so far by Mid Fairfield on the 3-minute kill. Good forecheck by Correa. And here comes Conklin over the blue line. You can't let him loose. Shot! Oh, and it hit the post. Flips off to the other side, and Conklin back up with the puck. Conklin now free with it. Saved by Faich with the pad, and it's behind the net. out in front, and Correa with the steal, floats it up to Hannah. And Hannah gonna waste some time here. Oh, tries to split the defenseman, unable to do so. Correa with a battle, Correa with the steal, leaves it for Hannah, shot off of a post. Correa, Coccaro back up with it. Coccaro with some nifty skating, puts another shot on net, off to the side. And here come the Rockets into the zone. Shunk there with a nice play to lift it up off the board, still battling for possession. Shunk able to throw it to the opposite side. Coccaro racing over there. 2 Rockets on there. Rockets get there first. Nice play by Heckel, who sweeps in to throw it to the opposite side. Oh, beautiful steal by Malefis, who races down the boards. Malefis has got a step shot, and he beats the Rocket goalkeeper. Short-handed, Yanni Malefis. And Mid-Fairfield is able to put one more in. So Mid-Fairfield able to score despite being short-handed for the last 3 minutes. And Malefis comes over to Faitch and gives him the glove tap along with Heckel. So still 14 seconds left of the penalty, but the Rockets unable to get much going here offensively. Mid-Fairfield stout defensively the last 3 minutes. Shunk up with it, puts it up along the boards. The Rockets try to dump it in, but again, stolen by Malefis, overskated. Here come the Rockets, shot! Pad saved by Faitch. He's unable to secure it. Puck loose along the boards. Malefis still fighting for possession and gets it out of the zone. Penalties expired. Shot onto Faitch that's padded to the side. Rockets crashing the net, but Mid-Fairfield there again with the sticks. Shunk now behind Faitch, throws it up, unable to complete it to Ruff. Now Hannah leaves it for Heckel. Heckel to Hannah, shot, turned away by the Rocket goalkeeper, out to O'Neill, winds up, shot. Nice save by the Rocket goalkeeper with the glove there at 3:30 left in the second period. So it's good to see Lucas Ruff back out there skating again. He looks okay. Hannah at the center position. Yoon fields it, keeps it in, dumps it behind the Rocket goalkeeper. Johnson now taps it back to Hannah out in front. Schwartz sweeps in, able to knock the puck into the corner, fielded by Johnson. Johnson hits the brakes, reverses course, back to Schwartz. Schwartz back to Johnson. Johnson loses the handle at the blue line. Correa now up with it, backward pass to Hannah. Puck turned over in the slot. Schwartz able to keep it in. Schwartz over to Hannah, out in front, Correa. Cullen Correa exchanging pleasantries with a couple of the Rocket players. 2:45 left in the second period. Malefis at center. You've got Heckel and Vartanian out there. Win by the Rockets. Shunk sweeps in though to force the issue, but here come the Rockets. They're gonna have a 2-on-1, but they hit the break. Out to the point, shot, blocked by Shunk off the body. Behind Faitch, out in front. And Faitch is able to secure it with the pads. 2:21 left in the second period. We can fix it in 2 minutes. Listen, you can ask John knows about it. Hey, John. He needs some help.
What happened? I got it.
Oh, puck thrown back into the side of Fage. Still battle along the glass. Rockets back up with it, but throw it too far. Shunk taps it out to Vartanian. Rockets keep it in, though. Malefis is trying to steal it and forces it out of the zone. You can hand me that, so I don't want to. Matt, let me get the wire out of you. Sorry, folks, we're having a technical difficulty right now, but I'll bring you the action. Ruff at center. Battle for the puck. Whistles along the boards. Zoo pinches in. Shot. Loose out in front. Tapped. We're having an issue with the tripod, so Mr. Beck is actively trying to fix it. So Ruff's still at the center position. He's got Johnston off his right shoulder. He's out there with Beck and Carl and Zoo out on D. Rockets win it and throw it around to the opposite side. Out to Kakaro. Kakaro whiffs on the shot, recovers. And Fairfield just throws it to the opposite side. Rockets are going to look to break out. Full head of steam shot over the head of Fage. Nice block by Vinny Zoo. Pins the puck in. All the players over skated. Puck is loose. And Zoo now with it. Zoo across center ice. Slides it over to Johnston, who gets by the defenseman. Backhand. A little too high. Kakaro pinches in, taps it back in. Kakaro and a Rockets player meet at the blue line. Both go down hard to the ice. Zoo forced to retreat. Zoo still battling the Rocket player. Oh, and it goes right through the crease. Credit the Rocket player there. Some outstanding stick work. Still loose along the boards. And the Rockets regroup in their own blue line. Johnston with the forecheck. Foy enters the zone. A nice poke check by Zoo. Rockets up with it, way high and wide. Still up with the puck, though. There's that dog leg again, but mid-Fairfield there with it. Johnston now, long pass to Beck. Beck now across the blue line. And he's dumped to the ice, and that's the end of the second period. So we'll just take a short break, and we'll bring you the last 17 minutes of play with mid-Fairfield up 5-1. Kill the sound just for a second. All right, folks, I think we're back. So while you were gone, Mid-Fairfield was able to put one in. I think it was Devin Beck. Oh, and you know what? Don't worry about that. Just, okay.
I don't have the thing. Oh. I just don't have the names or...
Yeah, don't worry about it. So 10:57 left. Devin Beck scored the 6th goal for Mid-Fairfield. Sorry, we were having, without Mr. Scranton here, we sometimes screw up and the camera battery wasn't charged enough, so it died on us. We changed it quickly and able to bring you more of the action. So Shunk doing a nice job pinning the puck along the boards. The Rockets break it out, stolen by Hannah. Oh, nice job by Hannah to avoid a major hit. The Rockets to the side of Fate, swept away by Klingenstein. And now here comes Hannah, who's racing down. Hannah, oh, just whiffs on the shot, throws it back to Klingenstein. Big shot that's tipped off of one of the Rocket players. Shoveled by Correa, and it actually looks like it hit the post. Ruff now throws it back out to Klingenstein. Klingenstein winds up, shot patted aside. Yoon now backhands it in over to Hannah. Correa and Hannah working the boards. And here come the Rockets. Overskates it, and Correa now with the steal. Correa leaves it for Hannah. I wonder, are we taping? And here comes Johnston, gains the zone. He's got Beck with him, tries sliding it over. Johnston and Beck working the corner along with Vartanian. 8:58 left. Beck free, shot right through the crease. Yoon pinches in, throws one in, and it's gloved by the Rocket netminder. 8:50 left in the period. Hopefully everything's been restored at home. We apologize about that, folks. So Johnston at center, along with Beck and Correa. Schwartz and Yoon out on D, win by the Mid-Fairfield, kept in, but the Rockets steal the errant pass. Yoon able to slide it over to Schwartz, who surveys. Cross ice. No icing. The Rockets gain the zone. Conklin looking for the tip in. Just using that speed. Beck able to match speed with Conklin to prevent that curl that he loves to do. Beck unable to handle the pass, but it goes over to Yoon. We're gonna have a stoppage in play here. 8:04. Coaches will both go for fresh legs. So Malefis at center with Vartanian and Heckel. It's got Kakaro and Zoo out there on the blue line. Win by Malefis, back to Zoo. Over to Kakaro, unable to handle it cleanly. Kakaro back to Zoo. Hits Malefis, who tries dumping it over for Heckel, a little too strong. Kakaro forced to retreat. Thrown up into the air. Malefis gives chase. Malefis gets there first, but hit right into the boards. Malefis still working at it, gets to Kakaro, shot, and it's into the stomach of the Rocket goalkeeper. So Malafis single-handedly got Kakaro a scoring chance there. So Coach, it's got Vartanian and Malafis out there. Kakaro able to keep in, over to Zoo. He dumps in. Rockets up with the puck. Hounded by Heckel and Vartanian. Out in front, but Kakaro's there to sweep it away. Vartanian now looks. Zoo comes up with it, slides it over to Kakaro. Kakaro tries to hit Vartanian, unable to do so, and that's going to be an icing. So 6:49 left. Fairfield up 6-1 over the Rockets in the 5-6 consolation game for the NEPAC playoffs. Not where either team wanted to be at this point, but still a good showing by Mid-Fairfield to bounce back this way after losing a close game to the Penguins. And it's gloved by the Rocket netminder here. So Hannah and Ruff will be out there with Johnston, Klingenstein, and Schunk on the blue line. Hannah now with the puck. Oh, over to Johnston, unable to get a full stick on it. Hannah all over the player. Ruff and Johnston with the forecheck. And that should be an icing. So 6:19 left in the game here. So Coach will keep the same group here. So Klingenstein up with it, big shot that's blocked by the Rockets. And now the Rockets gonna have a breakaway. Schunk is able to get a stick there and just scare the Rocket player just enough to shoot it over Fage. But Schunk has just got that real long reach there with his stick. Able to make up ground quickly.
Let it go. Oh my God.
So it looked like the Rockets were gonna have a breakaway there. All right, 5:43 left in the game. Correa at center. Correa with the win over to Schwartz, but turned over back to the Rockets. Foy with a shot that's blocked by O'Neal off the hand. Lifted high up into the air by Beck. And tipped into the zone. Rockets in control, back out to the point. Shot, blocker saved by Fage. Out to the blue line, D-to-D pass. McCullough shoots. Fage's able to sweep it away, and here comes Mid-Fairfield. Beck now's got the skating lane. Beck now gets by one defenseman, crashes in. And it goes by the nets. Mid-Fairfield still working the puck. Fage is able to ride the player out along with Schwartz. Devin Beck now gains the Rocket zone. He's ridden into the glass along with Correa. All right, and we're gonna have a stoppage in play here at 4:23. Rocket player had lost his bucket, so we're gonna have a face-off. Maleficus, Vartanian, and Ruff, along with Zoo and Kakaro. Long pass, and that's going to be another icing. Mr. Johnston is thrilled with all these icing calls.
It's a record. It's a Northeast Pack record.
Delaying some of the road trip for some of the more daring parents that are willing to drive home tonight. Mind you, the person that plows is not going home tonight, and that would be me. Loose out in front, swatted at by Maleficus over the net. Maleficus still fighting for possession. The Rockets come out though, along the glass. Kakaro is able to retreat. Kakaro, hounded, falls down to the ice. Rockets back up with it, but turn it over to Maleficus. He taps it over to Vartanian. And Matty Kakaro, who's made a new friend on the Rockets. And it's, I think it's Chris Conklin, who Chris was laughing going into the box. Matty and Chris were longtime teammates, so I'm sure there's no bad blood there. So the Rockets with a win right into the mid-Fairfield zone. Yoon able to ride the player out though. Rockets back into control. Gets by one player, not by Heckle though. Heckle now with the puck settles things down over to Yoon. Yoon with some skating room, but harassed actually one of the Rocket players. And here come the Rockets back into the mid-Fairfield zone. Shot, let's stick to side by Feach. Correa tries to get it over to a streaking Johnston, but unable to get it there in time. Johnston now fighting for the puck in the Rocket zone, up along the glass. Yoon now up with it, skates into the Rocket zone, shoots, and it's gloved by the Rocket goalkeeper. 2:50 left. So we've got Hannah out here with Ruff and Beck, Shunk and Klingenstein manning the blue line. Oh, stolen by Hannah, put out in front for Beck. Just couldn't get a clean one there. Now Shunk forced to retreat. Series of turnovers by mid-Fairfield. And Klingenstein finally able to settle the puck down. Tries to slide it out. Rockets keep it back in again. And thrown out of the zone. 2:15 left in the game. Ruff on the forecheck. Rockets gain the zone. Klingenstein with a hit. Loose out on the side. Shunk up with it. And lifts it up into center ice. Rockets reload. Out in front, stolen by Shunk. The Rockets with the steal with the errant pass. Thrown back in. Shunk working the boards with Vartanian, who tries sliding it over. Klingenstein there. Gets it to Maleficus, then to Heckle, who dumps in the opposite corner. 1:22 left. Zoo pinches in, but here come the Rockets now. Shot is deflected off of Schwarz's stick. Rockets still with the puck. Out to their own blue line, stolen by Malefus. Malefus dumps in, bounding puck that's fielded by the Rocket goalkeeper. All right, and Schwartz and Vartanian going at it with one of the Rocket players. McCullough throws a punch at Heckel. And I think that's going to give him an exit to the penalty box. Chris Conklin giving it the business to Braden Heckel, again a former teammate, but a big smile on his face. So, gonna skate 5 aside here, 50 seconds left in the game. It's not a fun weekend for the Rockets as well here, dropping all 4 of their games. So a little bit of frustration on the Rockets team. So Ruff at center, he's got Correa here with Johnston up front, Zoo and O'Neill back on D. Win by mid-Fairfield, O'Neill over to Zoo. Zoo floats one in behind the net. Correa with a forecheck. Zoo tips it out, but here come the Rockets. Dump it into the mid-Fairfield zone. O'Neill wheels it around to Correa, who dumps it into the neutral zone. O'Neill up with a bounding puck over to Zoo. Cross ice, hits Correa. Correa gets by one player, unable to get by the second one. Long pass, and here comes Conklin. Conklin gains the zone, spins around, out in front, unable to connect. And that'll be it, folks. So mid-Fairfield able to salvage the final game of the weekend with a big win, 6-1 over the New Jersey Rockets. So we will head home, most likely, almost all of us tomorrow. But good weekend, or good end to the weekend for the boys. So we will see you, I think we've got a break now, no game next weekend, and then one game the following weekend. So travel safe, everyone, and we'll see you soon.